Hello and welcome to today's newsletter where you will find tips, tricks, and learn more about digital dentistry. My name is Marcela Cardona and today we will be talking about the motivational mock-up and test driving your patient's smile. What is a motivational mock-up? The motivational mock-up is the first time your patients are going to feel and see their new smile before treatment begins. This moment is very powerful as it will set the tone for the future treatment and it will excite and motivate your patients about their new smile. This is sort of like test driving their smile, just like you do when you test drive your car before buying it. What are the benefits of creating a motivational mock-up for your patients? There are two main reasons why we want to integrate the motivational mock-up in our patients' workflow. First, the motivational mock-up is meant to create an emotional connection between your patient and their new smile, and ultimately you as their dentist. Aside from increasing case acceptance, this mock-up will also help create this relationship between you and your patients based on trust and respect. The second reason why the mock-up is very important is for our treatment planning purposes. With the mock-up in place, we're able to evaluate patients' aesthetics and function, and it will serve as a reference for our future treatment. Remember that we as dentists are architects of our patients' smiles, so we have to plan, create blueprints and mock-ups that will help us dictate how the treatment will be continued in the following steps. How do you perform the motivational mock-up using the DSDApp? The DSDApp allows you to plan, design, and create the digital wax-up in order for you to transfer that design into your patient's mouth. Once you create the 3D design, you're able to export that file and print it in your office with a 3D printer. Or if you don't have one, you can send it to your local lab to be printed. There are many ways to integrate the digital workflows into your practice. The important part is you understand the process and you understand what works better for your team and for your practice. After you've printed your 3D model, you're ready to transfer the mock-up to your patient's mouth. The first step to doing so is creating a putty matrix or a silicone key that will help you transfer that smile into your patient. Inside of the silicone key, you're going to inject some bisacryl material and put it into your patient's mouth. Let it set for a couple of minutes and remove the key. Now, this is the moment we have all been waiting for, especially your patients. But wait, do not hand in the mirror to your patient just yet. You're going to create an after video and after pictures so we can put it all together in an emotional presentation for your patients and show them the before and after simultaneously so they can see the difference and have a greater emotion to their treatment. This emotional presentation, we're going to be talking about it on next week's newsletter, so stay tuned. So what happens after your patient accepted your treatment plan? This is where the DSDApp using the 3D design is the key for success. Now you're able to communicate with your lab and send them all the case files and the 3D smile design that you created so they can proceed to manufacture the final restorations. You can also do the communication within the app where the lab technician can export the STL file that you created and import it into a CAD/CAM software to start manufacturing your final restorations. We will be going into depth about these technical processes in future newsletters. In conclusion, the mock-up or the smile test drive is the basis of the emotional decision-making for your patients. This moment is where the intangible and the abstract treatment proposal will become reality, and your patients are able to feel and see their new smile for the first time. In addition, the mock-up will serve as a blueprint for you to communicate to your lab what your final restorations should look like. and for the lab to use that information to manufacture your final restorations as you planned, and more importantly, as we promised our patients. This can only be achieved with the digital workflows and this digital technology. We would love to know if you have tried the motivational mockups in your patients, and what is your experience with motivational mockups. Please leave us a comment below or in our website to let us know. Thank you very much for joining me today, and I will see you next week for more on digital dentistry.